Welcome to IELTS.net podcast. How to excel in IELTS speaking. Describing a person with a strong sense of justice. The IELTS speaking test often includes topics that require candidates to describe people with specific qualities. One such topic that has appeared in recent exams and is likely to continue being relevant is describe a person who has a strong sense of justice. This article will guide you through answering questions related to this topic, providing sample answers and expert tips to help you achieve a high band score. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. In this section, the examiner may ask general questions about justice and fairness. Here are some potential questions and sample answers. Q. Do you think it's important for people to have a strong sense of justice? Band 6-7. Answer. Yes, I believe it's quite important. Having a sense of justice helps people make fair decisions and treat others equally. It's good for society when people care about what's right and wrong. Band 8-9. Answer. Absolutely. A strong sense of justice is crucial for maintaining a harmonious society. When individuals possess this quality, they're more likely to advocate for fairness and challenge inequalities, which ultimately leads to a more equitable and balanced community. Moreover, it fosters trust among people and promotes ethical behavior in various aspects of life. Q. Can you think of a time when you witnessed an act of injustice? Band 6-7. Answer. Yes, I remember seeing a classmate being blamed for something they didn't do. It wasn't fair, and I felt bad for them. I tried to speak up and tell the truth to help them. Band 8-9. Answer. Certainly. I vividly recall an incident at my university where a student was unjustly accused of cheating on an exam. The evidence was circumstantial at best, yet the administration seemed eager to make an example of them. This situation deeply troubled me, as it highlighted the importance of due process and the need for a thorough investigation before passing judgment. It prompted me to take action by gathering testimonies from other students and presenting a case for the accused's innocence. Part 2. Long-term cue card. Now let's look at a potential cue card for this topic. Describe a person who has a strong sense of justice. You should say who this person is, how you know this person, what they have done to show their sense of justice, and explain why you think this person has a strong sense of justice. Band 6-7. Sample answer. I'd like to talk about my high school teacher, Mr. Johnson. I met him when I was in 11th grade, and he taught us history. He always made sure everyone in the class was treated fairly. One thing he did that showed his sense of justice was when he caught a student cheating on a test. Instead of just punishing them, he talked to the student privately to understand why they cheated. He then gave them a chance to retake the test after studying more. I think Mr. Johnson has a strong sense of justice because he always tries to understand both sides of a situation. He doesn't just follow rules blindly, but considers what's fair for everyone involved. He taught us that justice isn't just about punishment, but also about understanding and giving people opportunities to improve. Band 8-9. Sample answer. I'd like to discuss a remarkable individual who exemplifies a strong sense of justice, my former colleague, Sarah Thompson. I had the privilege of working alongside her at a nonprofit organization dedicated to human rights advocacy. Sarah's commitment to justice was evident in her tireless efforts to champion the rights of marginalized communities. One particular instance that stands out was her involvement in a case where a group of immigrant workers were being exploited by their employer. Sarah spearheaded an investigation, meticulously gathering evidence and testimonies. She then collaborated with local authorities and pro bono lawyers to build a compelling case against the company. What truly sets Sarah apart is her unwavering dedication to upholding ethical principles, even when faced with adversity. She often faced backlash from powerful individuals who felt threatened by her investigations, but this never deterred her. Sarah's approach to justice is not just about punitive measures. She consistently advocates for systemic changes that address the root causes of injustice. I believe Sarah possesses a strong sense of justice because she embodies the values of fairness, equality, and human dignity in both her professional and personal life. Her actions are driven by a profound belief in the inherent worth of every individual, regardless of their background or circumstances. Sarah's ability to empathize with those who have been wronged coupled with her analytical skills in identifying and addressing injustices, make her a true champion of justice in my eyes. Follow-up questions. How has this person's sense of justice influenced others around them? Band 6-7. Answer. Mr. Johnson's sense of justice has had a positive impact on his students. Many of us learn to be fairer in our own lives and to think more carefully about right and wrong. Some of my classmates even decided to study law because of his influence. Band 8-9. Answer. Sarah's unwavering commitment to justice has had a profound ripple effect on those around her. Her colleagues, myself included, have been inspired to adopt a more proactive approach to addressing injustices in our own spheres of influence. Sarah's actions have fostered a culture of accountability within our organization, encouraging everyone to speak up against unfair practices. Moreover, her work has galvanized local community members to become more involved in advocating for their rights, creating a grassroots movement for social justice that extends far beyond our immediate circle. Do you think having a strong sense of justice can sometimes be challenging? Why or why not? Band 6-7. Answer. Yes, I think it can be challenging. Sometimes standing up for what's right can make you unpopular or get you into trouble. It might be easier to ignore unfair things, but people with a strong sense of justice choose to do the right thing anyway. Band 8-9. Answer. Absolutely. Possessing a strong sense of justice can indeed be a double-edged sword. While it's a commendable quality, it often places individuals in precarious situations where they must navigate complex ethical dilemmas. Those who consistently stand up for what's right may find themselves alienated from certain social or professional circles, especially when their principles clash with established norms or vested interests. Moreover, the emotional toll of constantly battling injustice can be significant, leading to burnout or disillusionment. However, I believe that the challenges faced by these individuals are outweighed by the positive impact they have on society, as their actions serve as a catalyst for meaningful change and inspire others to follow suit. Part 3. Two-way discussion. In this section, the examiner will ask more abstract questions related to the topic. Here are some potential questions and sample answers. Q. How do you think the concept of justice differs across cultures? Band 6-7. Answer. I think the idea of justice can be quite different in various cultures. Some cultures might focus more on punishment, while others might prioritize forgiveness or making amends. Religious beliefs and traditions can also influence how people view justice. It's important to understand these differences when dealing with people from different backgrounds. Band 8-9. Answer. The concept of justice is undoubtedly shaped by cultural, historical, and societal factors, leading to significant variations across different cultures. In some societies, justice is deeply intertwined with religious principles, while in others, it's more secularly defined. For instance, certain cultures prioritize restorative justice, focusing on healing and reconciliation, while others emphasize retributive justice, centered on punishment and deterrence. Moreover, the interpretation of fairness and equity can differ greatly. Some cultures may value collective harmony over individual rights, influencing their judicial processes. Others might place a higher emphasis on personal accountability. These cultural nuances manifest in legal systems, social norms, and conflict resolution methods. Understanding these differences is crucial in our globalized world. It calls for cultural sensitivity and a nuanced approach when addressing international issues or conflicts. Recognizing that our own concept of justice might not be universally applicable is key to fostering cross-cultural understanding and effective global cooperation. In what ways do you think social media has influenced people's perception of justice? Band 6-7. Answer. Social media has had a big impact on how people view justice. It allows news about unfair situations to spread quickly, which can make more people aware of problems. Sometimes this leads to positive changes, but it can also cause misunderstandings or rush to judgment before all the facts are known. It's important to be careful about what we believe on social media. Band 8-9. Answer. Social media has dramatically altered the landscape of public discourse around justice, yielding both positive and negative consequences. On one hand, it has democratized information sharing, allowing marginalized voices to be heard and bringing attention to injustices that might otherwise go unnoticed. Movements like Me Too and Black Lives Matter have leveraged social media platforms to mobilize global support and effect tangible change. However, the instantaneous nature of social media can also lead to a rush to judgment, where public opinion is formed before all facts are available. This can result in trial by social media, potentially undermining due process and the presumption of innocence. Moreover, the echo chamber effect of social media algorithms can reinforce existing biases and polarize opinions on what constitutes justice. Another significant impact is the pressure for swift action that social media creates. While this can lead to quicker responses to injustices, it may also result in hasty decisions that don't fully address complex issues. Additionally, the viral nature of content on these platforms can sometimes oversimplify nuanced situations, leading to a reductive understanding of justice. In essence, while social media has undoubtedly amplified conversations about justice, it's crucial to approach these platforms with critical thinking and to seek out diverse, credible sources to form well-rounded opinions on matters of justice. Key vocabulary and phrases for high scores. To enhance your speaking performance, incorporate these advanced words and phrases. Advocate for, advocate for, to publicly support or recommend a particular cause or policy. Example, she always advocates for equal rights in the workplace. Equitable, adjective, fair and impartial. Example, we strive to create an equitable society where everyone has equal opportunities. Uphold, hold, to maintain or defend a principle or law. Example, the judge is known for upholding the highest standards of justice. Marginalized, adjective, marginalized, treated as insignificant or peripheral. Example, the organization works to protect the rights of marginalized communities. Galvanize, verb, galvanize, to shock or excite someone into taking action. Example, her speech galvanized the crowd into taking action against corruption. Tips from an IELTS examiner. To excel in the IELTS speaking test, especially when discussing topics like justice, practice articulating complex ideas. Regularly discuss abstract concepts like justice with others to improve your ability to express nuanced thoughts. Develop a broad vocabulary. Familiarize yourself with a range of justice-related terms and use them appropriately in context. Stay informed. Keep up with current events related to social justice issues to provide relevant examples in your responses. Use personal anecdotes. Incorporate personal experiences or observations to make your answers more engaging and authentic. Structure your responses. Organize your thoughts logically, especially in Part 2, to ensure a coherent and comprehensive answer. Remember, the key to success in IELTS speaking is not just about language proficiency, but also about demonstrating critical thinking and the ability to articulate your thoughts clearly and confidently. For more tips on improving your IELTS speaking skills, check out our guide on how to describe a person who has a passion for education. Additionally, learn how to effectively balance multiple responsibilities, which can be relevant when discussing the challenges of pursuing justice. By following these guidelines and incorporating advanced vocabulary and structures, you'll be well prepared to tackle any question about justice or related topics in your IELTS speaking test. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Hit that follow button and stay connected with us for more insights and inspiration. See you in the next episode.